Happy day, children. This is your fourth class of history, lesson 2. We are going to start. The lesson is from trade to territory. We are going to start from Anglo-Maratha Wars. Anglo-Maratha Wars. The Marathas managed to overcome the crisis caused by their defeat at Panipat and after a decade recovered their control over Delhi. So Maratha, what they did, they managed to overcome the crisis what they faced. Okay, the crisis was caused because of the defeat of Panipat. Okay, after a decade, they recovered and recovered their control over Delhi. However, the old Maratha Confederacy, controlled by the Peshwa and given way to 5 virtual independent states. We will see what are they. 5 virtual independent states. First one is Peshwa of Pune, and Gaikwad at Baroda, Bhonsle at Nagpur, Holders at Indore, and Scindias at Gwalior. This is Scindias they pronounce, and we can pronounce it as Shindes also. Okay. Next. The Peshwa's government was weakened by internal rivalries, and the other 4 leaders were often hostile to one another. Despite this, the Marathas were still a formidable power. The internal conflict among the Marathas was best utilized by the British in their expansionist policy. Next, we can turn to page number 17. First Anglo-Maratha War, 1775 to 82. So this held for how many years? 7 years. Okay. In the case of the Marathas, the first British intervention was at the time of dispute over succession to the Peshwaship following the death of Narayan Rao. After the death of Narayan Rao, Raghunath Rao is otherwise called as Raghoba, became the Peshwa. But his authority was challenged by a strong party at Pune under Nana Padnavis. The party recognized the infant born posthumously to Narayan Rao's wife. So posthumously, you can see here posthumously. Okay, meaning of posthumously is after the death of the originator. Okay, after the death of the originator. Posthumously, its meaning. Okay. Gangabai as the Peshwa and set up a council of regency in his name. Having failed in his bid to capture Par, Raghunath Rao approached the British for help. The Treaty of Surat between the English and Raghunath Rao was concluded in the year 1775. However, the majority of the Supreme British Council in Calcutta was opposed to the Surat Treaty, although Warren Hastings himself had no objection to ratify the treaty. The council sent Colonel Upton. Colonel Upton is a person's name here. Okay, Colonel Upton to Pune to negotiate a peace with the Poona Regency. Accordingly, Upton concluded the Treaty of Purandar in 1776. The treaty, however, did not take effect due to opposition from the English government in Bombay. So, this is the picture of Narayana Rao and Raghunatha Rao. And this is the picture of Nana Padnavis. Nana Padnavis. Now we will see the course. In 1781, Warren Hastings dispatched British troops under Captain Popham. Captain Popham is a name, okay. He defeated the Maratha chief Mahadaji Shinde in a number of small battles, and captured Gwalior. Later, on 17th May 1782, the Treaty of Salbai was signed between Warren Hastings and Mahadaji Shinde. Picture. This is the picture of Captain Popham. And this is the picture of Mahadaji Shinde. Next, this is the chart what you can see in page 17 in your book. So, first Anglo-Maratha War held from 1775 to 1782 for 7 years. Second Anglo-Maratha War held from 1803 to 1805, 2 years. Third Anglo-Maratha War held from 1817 to 1818. So, this is for 1 year. Turn to page number 18 in your book, Results. Raghunath Rao was pensioned off and Madhav Rao too was accepted as the Peshwa. Salsette was given to the British. So, Raghunath Rao was pensioned off and Madhav Rao too was accepted as the Peshwa. The Treaty of Salbai established the British influence in Indian politics. It provided the British 20 years of peace with the Marathas. Internal affairs of the Marathas. Internal affairs of the Marathas. The internal affairs of the Marathas deteriorated further after the close of the First Maratha War. Nana Fadnavis grew fond of power, jealous of Mahadaji Shinde, and became progressively inclined to seek the support of the English. The young Peshwa Madhava Rao too tried to improve the affairs but could not check the rivalry of the Maratha chiefs. Mahadaji Shinde died in 1794 and was succeeded by his grandnephew Daulat Rao Shinde. His death left Nana Fadnavis supreme at Pune and the English to expand their influence in North India. Peshwa Madhva Rao too committed suicide in 1795. And Baji Rao too, worthless son of Raghunath Rao became the Peshwa. The death of Nana Padnavis in 1800 gave the British an added advantage. So, picture of Madhava Rao. And this is the picture of Daulat Rao Shinde and Baji Rao too. Next, Jashwant Rao Holkar. Jashwant Rao Holkar is otherwise called as Yashwant. Okay, Jashwant is otherwise called as Yashwant also. You will be learning this again in coming paragraph. Okay. Yes. Jashwant Rao Holkar and Daulat Rao Shinde were fighting against each other. The Peshwa supported Shinde against the Holkar. Okay, so Jashwant Rao and Daulat Rao both are fighting each other. But the Peshwa supported Shinde against Holkar. Holkar here is Jashwant Rao Holkar. Okay, the Peshwa and the Shinde agreed to help each other. Later, they started to agree each other to help between them. Holkar marched against the Peshwa. The combined force of Shinde and the Peshwa were utterly defeated in 1802 and captured the city. Baji Rao too approached Lord Wellesley and then Governor General of India for help. Lord Wellesley welcomed the Peshwa and made him sign the Treaty of Bassein. In other words, the Treaty of Subsidiary Alliances, accepting the status of the British subsidiary in the year 1802. As an immediate of the Treaty of Bassein, the British troops marched under the command of Arthur Wellesley towards Pune and restored the Peshwa to his position. The force of Holkar vanished from the Maratha capital. Oh, this is the picture of Jashwant Rao Holkar. Jashwant Rao or Yashwant Rao Holkar. Next, coming to Second Maratha War, held from 1803 to 1805 for 2 years. We will see the causes. After accepted the subsidiary alliance by the Peshwa, Daulat Rao Shinde and Rahoji Bhonsle attempted to save Marathas' independence. But the well-prepared and organized army of English under Arthur Wellesley defeated the combined armies of Shinde and Bhonsle at Assaye and Argonne. So, Assaye and Argonne, we will see what it is. Assaye and Argonne is a place or village in Maharashtra. Village in Maharashtra. Okay. Picture of Rahoji I Bhonsle. So, born in 1695, died in 1755. Okay, religion is Hinduism, they have given. Next. Course. The English forced them to conclude separate subsidiary treaties, namely the Treaty of Deogaon and the Treaty of Surji Arjungaon. So, this is the village in Maharashtra, same place. Okay. Deogaon is a small village in Orissa. Okay. This one, Deogaon, is a small village in Orissa. And next, Surji Arjungaon is a small village in Maharashtra, same as I told you in the previous slide. Treaty of Deogaon and the Treaty of Surji Arjungaon respectively in 1803. But Yashwant Rao Holkar is otherwise called as Jashwant Rao Holkar, they have given here, was yet undefeated. He had not participated in the war so far. Holkar plundered the Treaty of Jaipur and in 1804 the English declared war against him. Yashwant Rao Holkar made an attempt to form a coalition of Indian rulers to fight against the British, but his attempt proved unsuccessful. The Marathas were defeated, reduced to British vassalage and isolated from one another. So, vassalage, you can take it as the homage. Vassalage meaning is the homage. Next, results. The Maratha power was gradually weakened. The English East India Company started becoming the paramount power in India. Next one is Third Anglo-Mysore Maratha War. Third Anglo-Maratha War held for 1 year. The Third Anglo-Maratha War was a final and decisive conflict between the English East India Company and the Maratha Empire in India. So this was the last war and conflict between whom? British East India Company and Maratha Empire, okay, in India. It began with an invasion of Maratha territory by British East India Company troops. The troops were led by the Governor General Hastings, and he was supported by a force under General Thomas Hislop. So this is the picture of General Thomas Hislop. Next, coming to courses. The Peshwa Baji Rao II's force, followed by those of Mudoji II Bhonsle of Bagpur and Malhar Rao Holkar III of Indore, rose against the British. Yes, that is Indore. Okay, here typing mistake, Indore. Yeah. Daulat Rao Shinde of Gwalior remained neutral. The Peshwa was defeated in the Battle of Katki and Korengon, and several minor battles were fought by the Peshwa's force to prevent his capture. Bhonsle was defeated in the Battle of Sita Baldi and Holkar in the Battle of Makidpur. Picture of Mudoji II Bhonsle, Malhar Rao Holkar III. Results. The Maratha Confederacy was dissolved and Peshwaship was abolished. Most of the territory of Peshwa Bajirao II was annexed and became part of the Bombay Presidency. The defeat of the Bhonsle and Holkar also resulted in the acquisition of the Maratha kingdoms of Nagpur and Indore by the British. The Bajirao II, the last Peshwa of Maratha, was given an annual pension of 8 lakhs rupees. Next, the British Administrative Organization. Okay, we will just wind up to this. Next class, we shall start the British Administrative Organization in India. Thank you, children.